and this is break 3952. This is Leaf Eclectic left side. We have a 10% filler to run. It is filling up the remaining 2 spots in this break. Fillers in this one: James T, Will S for 4, Zach H for 4, Eric A for 2, Riley M for 2, Gisel for 2, JML, Alex D, and Julian L for 3. That is 20 of you. Top 2 make it on in. Run Goon Life, welcome to Bronze. Thank you. It's a bronzer. Let's go 8 times. Top 2 are gonna get in. Unreal. Who's Run Goon Life? I know it's one of your guys, Junior. Goonier. Zach L, or Zach H and Julian L making it on into this one. You guys are in. Why do I not believe you? I'm actually a lurker. Whatever. Alright. So this is a left side serial number break. If you're not familiar with how this one works, I will run down the rules. So if a card is serial numbered, pretty much everything in this break should be serial numbered. 5 of 99 would go to the 5 spot. 8 of 89 would go to the 8 spot, so on and so forth. All 101s and redemptions are randomized via the wheel. If it doesn't have a serial number, we go based off the card number. If it has letters on the back like RPA-RGL, we just ignore it and go based off the player's first name using these letters. And then bounties, I don't think you guys are qualifying for any bounties in this one. Darby on top down to Zach H on the bottom. Yeah, I don't think any bounties are going to be eligible in this one. 9 on the names, 9 on the numbers. We also didn't collect for bounties in this one, assuming that everything is like to 10 or less in this break. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Darby up top. Darby down on the bottom. Fergoed in this one, huh? I usually never talk. I was in the last stream. Someone said it, so I changed my name and I lurk when I chill. There you go. Fair enough. I appreciate it. This is my first time opening Eclectic this year. We opened it last year. This is my first time this year. 1 on top, 0 on bottom. So, saw a couple boxes get opened, but I saw Hobby. I didn't see Jumbo get opened. Jumbo has 8 autos per, and it's 8 boxes per case. So, 64 autos. 8 on top, 2 on the bottom. Alright, Darby, you've got the 8, Jason with the 0, Zach with the 5, Julian with the 7, Brandon with the 4, Andrew H with the 9, Zach H with the 3, Fergoat 6, William J with the 1 spot, and Darby with the 2 spot. We also have Hobby of this, but we only got 1 case of Jumbo. I said, you know what, if we're going to see it first, let's do a Jumbo case to see 64 autos. Looking for like Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, Jaden Daniels. Checklist on this one is pretty good. I did peep the checklist. Breaking when I go to sleep and when I wake up. How's it going? What's up, Chuck? It is going good, homie. 8 box Leaf Eclectic football Jumbos. So 64 total autographs. I really hope everything's in top loads. Something tells me they're not going to be. Come on. You can do it or not. No, I'm trying to... Son of a... Okay, well... It's not going very well. It's not going very well. Gotta do it this way, sure. They did not want to come out of this case. Usually you do that and they just come right out, but nope. Kobe. Alright, 8 boxes. Not the pretty way of doing it. I'll be watching. Oh, awesome, dude. Back during the work today. Alright, that did not go the way I had hoped. Just wanted a nice, easy split, and that's not what we got. Alright. See if they put Jumbo in their own top loads or not. Some very cool cards coming in this one. This is Eclectic. Is kind of like their version of Chronicles. Got a hold of one of the Starburst Sparkling Ice. They're insane. They are insane. So there's going to be a bunch of different sets represented in this one. Please show me top loads. Please show me top load. Ooh. Interesting. Not top loads. But there's a mag on the back of each one. That's right. Is there a proof on the back of each one? There might be a lot of randoms in this. Speed kills of Jabari Mack. That is going to be number 3 of 100. Going to the 3 spot, Zach H. Speed kills inscription on Jabari Mack. Return of the Mack. Going to the 3. Craig Mack is the best Mack. Wins the full case green Wemby Kaboom Chase. Is that what you guys really want? You guys want to get dusted? You guys want to get dusted? A lot of top loading incoming. I might sleeve and let these guys do top loading. We'll see. Kicking off with Roman Wilson on the Eccentric. That is a 4 of 9 going to the 4 spot. We have Jet on Blue. Jet on Blue is going to be 3 of 4 for the 3 spot. Nick Harbor on the Optimal Effort. That's going to be number 3 of 6. Lewis Bond on the Hot Flash. That's Leaf Flash. Lewis Bond is going to be numbered 1 of 2 going to the 1, William J. We have Jaleel Farouk on the Leaf Valiant. Jaleel Farouk, 6 of 6 for the 6 going to the Furry Goat. This is a good one. Hot Flash, Teteroa McMillan. Teteroa McMillan is a good one. 5 of 6 for the 5, Zach H. And how about a good old Joe Montana? You can't have a case of Leaf without Joe Montana. 4 of 8 on that one. I'll top load up some of the better names, sleeve up everybody else, and then these guys will top load everything else just to save some time. Joe Montana for the 4 spot, Brandon H. Yeah, I'll sleeve up the better auto, or I'll top load the better autos, and then these guys can top load up everything else. I'll sleeve up all the autos though. Joe Montana, you can't have a Leaf product without a Joe Montana auto in every case. It's Roman Wilson too, so we'll sleeve up the better autos. We're gonna see 64 total autos today, so we'll sleeve up the better ones and see how many better, quote unquote, better autos that we get. Roman Wilson, I'd put Roman Wilson in the better spot, or in the better pile. Any 101s, any redemptions will be random at the end of the break, depending on how many that we have. We do random in order of cards received, so if we have 8 of them, we will run the wheel 8 different times. Ethan Grunkmeyer on top, high ceiling. On the back, that is going to be DJ Lagway. Number 2, Gatorade player, PODOT. I don't know what that is. Gatorade DOT. That is going to be numbered 15 of 100, going to the 5 spot. Lagway's a good one. I see a bunch of different die cuts in this one, like 4 different die cuts. I see like a bunch of different die cut. At least 3 die cuts in this one. Player of the Year, my bad. It's Player of the Year, my bad. Gatorade Player of the Year. Ethan Grunkemeyer is going to be numbered 1 of 4, going to the 1 spot on the high ceiling. We have KC Concepcion. KC 4 of 5 for the 4 spot. Roydell Williams on the Eccentric, first die cut. Roydell decent. 2 of 6 for the 2 spot. Will Casemaric on the Valiant Effort. That is a 6 of 10 for the 6. Mark Fletcher Jr. Eccentric. Mark Fletcher Jr. Oh boy, big one coming up. 1 of 8, and here's the guy. Eccentric, that is Jaden Daniels on the Gem Cutters. Oh my god, please show me 101. On the back, we have K-Trone Allen. K-Trone is 3 of 4.
You got a lot more of this.
Show me a 1 of 1. It is a 6 of 10. Going to the Furry Goat. Going to Taylor. Taylor went to sleep and he started hitting. He went to sleep and he started hitting 6 of 10 on the Jaden. That might be the biggest card that we see in the case. I like this one a lot. Grazie. I need my Grazies. He went to sleep after that Jets break. He was disgusted. What we just hit for him. Big squirrels on the Jaden Daniels. Legitimate one touch right there. Jaden, nice hit right there. Sleeve these up, and we've got box number 3 incoming. That might be the best card that we see in the case. We'll have to see. Something tells me that's probably the ceiling. Or we get another Jaden. Who knows? Roydell Williams, not bad. Roydell will get a top load from me. Is Mahomes in here? Mahomes is not in this one. Actually, I think he might have a dual auto in this one. So I know Leaf isn't allowed to say it, but I am. With their autograph contract, they're not allowed to use him in marketing materials. That's why you never see him on any boxes. I don't think they're allowed to use him without paying him like additional. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident. We don't have a mag in here and ink circulated. Maybe not every box has those. Kicking off, we have Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker, 7, 1 of 6 for the 1. Phil Maffa on the Gridiron Beasts, 9 of 9 for the 9. Connor Watkins, 3 of 10. Hollywood Smothers, 9 of 9 for the 9. Maverick McIver is 8 of 9 for the 8. We have Andrew Rappelia. Oh boy, wow. Wow. The next card is insane. For the 9. Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Emmett Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson, Leaf Quartet, Multi-Graphics. Dude, what on earth? 4 of 5 for the 4, going to Brandon H. And Desmond Williams on the valiant effort on the back. 1 of 8 for the 1. You guys like this product? Do you guys like this product? That's 3 boxes in. We're 3 boxes into the break. We've already seen a Jaden and a ridiculous quad. I've heard of those guys. Have you? Dude, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They're some of the greatest NFL running backs ever. Might even be the 3 of the 4 greatest. RGL, I've been asleep and woke up, and we are still here. We are still here. We are still here. We ain't going anywhere. We have 1 break left. Brings me back to the 90s, I know. The Leaf stuff is just value. There's always going to be people that don't like it. But, I mean, most of the boxes are $150 to $300 max. And it's good value. I mean, if that card had a Panini logo on it, it'd be $1,200. Because it has a Leaf logo on it, it's like $250, $300. But, damn. Damn, this one's been good so far. We still have 5 boxes. If Topps put that card in Topps Chrome, it would be a $2,000 card. Alright, kicking off, we have a Gridiron Beast of Paul Krause. Leaf Lumber was really good. 2 of 3. How about a 1/1 Marcel Reed? 1/1 Marcel Reed, Super Prismatic. That'll be a random at the end of the break. Marcel Reed. Raven, says Jeremy. Jackie Douglas. That is a 2 of 6. Mario Anderson on the Eccentric. Mario Anderson is going to be numbered 7 of 7 for the 7th spot. RJ Harvey, Optimal Effort. 2 of 10 for the 2. Kyle Monagai on the Optichrome. What on earth? There you have a triple. 7/7. Triple auto. Trio graphics of Malik Washington, Deuce Knight, and Juju Lewis. Yeah. That is going to be numbered 2 of 5 for the 2 spot, going to Darby. Juju. And high ceiling of Peyton Houston. 3 of 9. This guy threw for 800 yards in a high school game. Following him on Twitter. Peyton Houston, excuse me. I don't know if he's, I think he's, did he commit? Was he a junior? I can't remember. Juju on that one. On the triple. He's gonna be a solid, I think he either was a senior last year and then he committed this season, or he's got one more year left in high school. All right, the Marcel Reed we will random off at the end of the break along with any other 1/1s that we get. Is the porch clean? Goonthora. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
That's not Pithora, because Pithora is a channel member, I believe. That's not Pithora.
What is going on?
Goonthora. Oh my gosh. No, Juju's with Colorado now. Juju's with Colorado.
Who is this?
Goonthora. He's also a mod, so that might be a Pithora burner. We have another inscription in here. Your inscription is going to be Jerome Miles. Favorite color, red. Okay. A 17 of 100 going to the 7th spot. Where's Gunther? Oh, man.
We got 2 more years left. You're saying RGL.
2 more years left for Peyton Houston. Graduates in 2027. So he did that as a sophomore then. Threw for like 800 yards in a game. Halfway done with the break. We have 4 more boxes. Cameron Seldom, 3 of 9. Valiant effort, Anthony Gould. 8 of 8 for the 8. Walker Howard, good one. Walker Howard, 4 of 4. He did that as a freshman, yes. Miles Price, 3 of 8. And how about Miles O'Neal on the highest ceiling right after him? This product, crazy. 3 of 6. Dual auto, Jermaine Burton and Kendall Milton, Duo Graphics. 5 of 5 for the 5 spot. And Kyron Drones on the Leaf Flash. 3 of 7 for the 3. Kyron Drones. What is happening right now? They just keep showing this over and over. This is the second time I've seen this tonight.
Oh, the event? Oh.
Yeah, can we please watch something else? It's the second time I've looked up and seen them in the ring. Off to bed. What's up, Lively? Lively be live Friday as well? Lively, you live Friday as well? DeGooneritz. We still have 1 break left after this. Lively, thank you for the Stone Cold. Grazie. Be live on Friday before me. We'll be watching. I'll be live at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Breaks on sale 10 a.m. No JML tomorrow. We're working on shipping tomorrow. You got JML next Wednesday and Saturday. Goon blind trade. There's some die cuts in here. Ryan Puglisa, 2 of 4. Jaquez Petaway. I know he's good. 5 of 10. Jabari Barber. That is going to be 3 of 6. Oscar Delp from Georgia. Oscar Delp is going to be numbered 1 of 3 for the 1. Lawrence Arnold. All right, fun's over, says Pithora. Lawrence Arnold, 1 of 5 for the 1. Jamarion Miller, valiant effort. That's going to be numbered 3 of 5. Roman Wilson and Blake Corum on the duo graphics. And that is going to be number 2 of 6 for the 2. And exotic of Caleb Johnson, and that is going to be 8 of 9 for the 8, going to Darby. Caleb Johnson on the exotic. Load management. Oh my gosh. The Gooners don't know any such thing. I'll let JML sort this one after the break, so he will top load up a lot of the autos that I'm just leaving up. Post Goon Clarity. Oh my gosh. My favorite. Who's your? Wait, what is Samantha? My favorite bench warmer. Who's your favorite bench warmer? JML. He's coming off the bench next week. He's in the starting gig. Have a good night, Lively. The JML on Wednesday and Saturday next week. You might get him on Wednesday the following week, too, depending on how I'm feeling after I come back. We'll see. I'm expecting to be back, but you never know. We have an inscribed of George McIntyre. I still believe in Lonzo Ball. That's cool. I still believe in Lonzo Ball. George McIntyre. Me too. 29 of 100. Going to the 9, Andrew H. That's a funny inscription. I think they let them just type whatever they want. They let them put whatever they want. Still believe in Lonzo. And he's got the old G-Mac. I like that inscription. Definitely the... Ooh, we have a die cut on the back. Die cut on the back. Am I excited for baseball? Yes. Tyrone Tracy, 1 of 9. There's going to be Jalen Raynor on the eccentric. 6 of 7 for Furry Goat. Jaden McGowan, 7 of 10. Zach Zabrowski, 1 of 8. Dylan Jones. Oh, this one's very cool coming up. 3 of 5. 1 of 1. Honor guard. Coach of Bill Parcells. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the big tuna.
Big tuna. Honor guard 1 of 1. That's going to be random to everybody in the break. Bill Parcells. And Brady Cook on the back, eccentric. 2 of 5. That one's pretty cool. We'll one touch of the bill. That's a gold prismatic. If you guys want to pop open that door, I'd be cool with that. It's a little warm. It's a sauna in here. 101 Honor Guard, Bill Parcells. Parcells is fire. Is Run Good Wife pumped for Callie? She's getting excited. She's getting excited. So that'll be a that'll be a random at the end of the break as well, along with our Marcel Reed. Any chance? Oh my God. No idea. No idea. Down to our last box of the break. Who's looking after the cats? Combination of her family and JML. Alright, your final box of the break. Chat is off the rails tonight, I can tell you that. Chat is off the rails. Got my $5 home run free bet ready. Paul Goldschmidt, Vladdy, and Alec Baum. Final box of the break. This has been an awesome break. Might do hobby, a case of hobby on Saturday. 5 base 1584. Kicking off with Rashad Dubinion, 3 of 5. Ricky White, 3 of 8. DJU,
Oh,
2 of 5. Donovan Green, 4 of 8. Keon Jenkins, 8 of 10. Sam Franklin, 4 of 8. We have a quad. Nathan Carter, Karen Lynch, Adams, Nick Marsh, and Monteria Foster Jr. We have to have a good auto to finish it, right? Ryan Wingo. Okay, that box was not it. 1 of 8 for the 1 spot. And Ryan Wingo, 7 of 7. Alright, well, that was a pretty crazy case. We have a couple randoms to run, a couple 101s. We had a couple really big cards in that case. And let's go ahead and run your 101s after we sleeve these up. We still have 1 break left tonight with some Sapphire in it, some Encore, Obsidian International, a little bit of Finest, I think. Rashad Dubinion was nice. All right, let's take a look at your, let's go ahead and random your 2 cards that we need to random. Let's open up our, there we go. All right, first one is going to be Marcel Reed. And we're going to roll the wheel, and whatever it comes up on gets the card. And then we'll do the Parcells. Reed is going to the 0 spot. 0 spot didn't get much in that break, so that's a nice one. 0 on the Marcel Reed Super Prismatic 101. And your final auto is Bill Parcells 101. Six spot. Oh my God, Taylor again. Taylor with a big break right there in a left side. 6 spot Taylor, congratulations. Let's go ahead and do a recap. Here were all of the autos that I sleeved that will get top loaded by JML before he sorts this one. What happens to the sleep pattern on vacation? Hopefully I get more sleep. Hopefully I get more. I've been averaging like 6.5 hours of sleep lately. It's not good. I usually try to get 8 hours of sleep before the streams, and I haven't lately. Definitely feeling it right here. Here were your top loads. And we had some 1-touches as well. 1 more break left tonight. We have our filler giveaway to do. Your inscriptions with the I Believe in Lonzo Ball, George McIntyre, Jerome Miles, DJ Lagway, and Jabari Mack. Your 1-touches in that break. We had 101 Bill Parcells for the 6. Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson for the 4. And Jaden Daniels. That one went to the 6, going to the Furry Goat. The maybe hit of the case. And that is going to do it for your break.